Today we're going to discuss the work of William Kingdon, Clifford, Fellow of the Royal Society. He was a mathematician from 1845 to 1889. Died of tuberculosis. And he is known for both mathematics and philosophy. And it is his contention that it is always wrong, anywhere, at any time, and by anyone, to believe something based upon insufficient evidence. And that to do so is to sin against mankind. His entire life is one long sin against mankind. His main work is Elements of Dynamic, which he wrote in 1878 and updated 1887. And he got to theory of relativity 40 years before Einstein did. Not because not because he had a complete theory, such as Einstein had, but it was upon which the Einstein could use. He got a piece of it and made that announcement that he had found this space theory of matter. And so though he never constructed the full theory of space-time and relativity, he did make some remarkable observations in print that foreshadowed these major concepts. So I recommend that if you're a mathematician, one of those analytical types, actually pay attention to this man and read his writing. You might find it very interesting, or at least amusing. But you know how it is with mathematicians. They're best before they're aged 40. And Mr. Clifford here died at age 33 in Madeira, Portugal, where he went for his health. Now, the book I want to bring to your attention is of his philosophy. Because, yes, he wrote The Ethics of Belief in 1877, which is where he develops the idea of sin as not taking the right to believe something without sufficient evidence. Such as you have an old ship and you're going to put people in that ship and offer to transport them across the ocean. Now it's an old ship. You might have doubts about the ship, whether it's seaworthy or not. But then, instead of investigating, you just stifle your doubts. Take out a little extra insurance, maybe, but, stifle your doubts. Instead of investigating and checking to see if the ship really was seaworthy. From that moment, when you decide not to investigate, you have committed a sin. When you value your happiness above the well-being of others by just doing the simple step of investigating, well, you have sinned. And it doesn't matter when the outcome, whether the ship went down or whether the people made it to shore okay. As soon as you failed to investigate, that is when the sin was committed. The outcome is irrelevant to the issue, which makes it one of the tougher creeds you might like to think. But no, it's just pure Epicureanism. Because your motives were disgraceful. Because, of course, retrofitting a ship costs big bucks. Especially in the 1800s. But you did it to make yourself feel better. Stifling your doubts. Your doubts were making you unhappy. But you assuaded yourself by not addressing the problem. You have no right to make a decision based upon the evidence you had before you. So, and I can understand why he said it. Clifford has been regarded as a dangerous champion of the anti-spiritual tendencies in modern science. Well, of course he is. He wants you to think. He wants you to investigate. He wants you to stop being children and accept the responsibilities of true adulthood. So cut it out. So, I hope this helps. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. So thank you for watching. And please do come again.